Hello guys, thank you very much for viewing. This is my Ellen Star Fitness Q&A question 12. This particular question I'm going to answer is quite a main topic, and I'm sure that everyone that is looking to exercise and not only better themselves but also their body will want to know this. So basically what I was asked is, what foods are best to eat to gain muscle? And to be honest with you, I wouldn't say there are particular types of food for you to eat, because it will be quite, I don't know, well, you would have to deprive yourself. Well, I wouldn't say you would have to, but if I was to tell you eat this, you may not be getting the benefits from other foods that can also aid within muscle growth, because there's, for whatever food that you eat, it will aid in not only just digestion, immune system, but all those things as well will definitely enhance on how your body will be able to adapt much more better, therefore having the ability to then make your muscles grow much more proportional, much more healthier as well. And that's the whole main thing about it. It's not only just to look big and massive, or for women you want to look nice and defined, you also want to make sure that the muscles are also healthy as well. So to say that there are best foods to eat, to be honest with you, as long as it's organic, and as long as it's even if it's not organic, as long as you make sure you got it from as fresh as possible and to the best product as possible, then those will be still great for you to eat. So as long as your plate consists of healthy fats, proteins, and also carbohydrates, then you're pretty much good to go, and you're definitely on the right path for then aiding not only just muscle growth but also for other things that will definitely help you gain better health within your life. So I'm just going to show you a few books just to give you a few little bit of ideas of what to have within your diet. So on here, this particular book here, what Martin Rooney has done, he's done like a food list of the 20 things that he has found common that every athlete will have in their fridge. So I'm just going to name you 20, so at least you guys can have a guide of what to have in your fridge as well. Alright, so he's split up into proteins, legumes, and if you don't know what legumes is, it's just beans, peas, lentils, so on and so forth. Fruits and vegetables, starches and whole grains, good fats, and drinks. So he's split up within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? Alright, sorry for that. So we're back again. Yeah, so he is split up into 5 different types of categories, and he's basically just, for each category, he's just named some of the foods that he has found quite popular in a lot of athletes' fridges. So with protein, one thing that you definitely should have within that category is whole eggs. Make sure that they are free range, organic, omega-3 if you can. Lean meats, poultry, and game. Again, make sure that all of these meats, especially when it's animal products, make sure that they're grass fed. Okay, do not go for any of the stuff that is fed, I think it's grains or anything like that, antibiotics. Even if you just see anything that's Simply, like how you have Simply's, Sainsbury's, get away from that. Alright, make sure if you are getting the meats and the chickens and the turkeys, make sure you get the best quality. I cannot stress not only just the quality of the meat, but also just how that's going to affect your body. If you go for the cheap stuff, by all means, do not expect great results. Okay. Fatty fish, same thing. Make sure that the fish is wild caught. So when I say wild caught, make sure that they have been caught from the wild rather than farm raised, because again, they're just going to be fed a lot of antibiotics, a lot of grains, stuff that they are not used to eating, or that they eat out in the wild. Alright. He says here fermented soy. To be honest with you, I've read an article about fermented soy. If you can stay away from that, then that would be perfectly good. I'll put up a link, not only below, but I'll put up a link within my my blog once I do get the videos up on there, and I'm going to put up the link to why soy can be very actually danger to your health. With the legumes, he just put 2 here, so beans and lentils. Pardon. Again, with the beans, try not to get the baked stuff, and what I mean by that is Heinz. Don't get Heinz baked beans, please. Heinz is a company that actually not necessarily promote, but they actually use GMO, so genetically modified organisms, in their food. Okay, so stay away from the high stuff. If you are getting beans, make sure that you get the right beans. There's so many different types of beans that you can get also, and make sure that they're organic and they are not tinned. Okay, fruits and vegetables. So he has here tomatoes, spinach, cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. Avocados, citrus type fruits, so your lemons, lime, oranges, grapefruit. Make sure you also add berries in there. Reasons for berries quickly is because they're just high in antioxidants. Okay, so you have starches and whole grains. So what he's written here is just sweet potatoes, yams, quinoa, and also another one called here is amaranth. I think it's a type of, it's not like an, it looks like noodles, but it's not noodles. It's still quite high. It's a starchy carb as well. And drinks, nice and easy, just kept it to 2. Is water and green tea, and before I forget, good fats. So nuts, you can also have nut butters. Make sure that if you are getting like peanut butter, almond butter, again make sure that is organic, or it's just the best quality that you can find within there. For seeds, make sure the seeds as well, best quality. Try not to get the corner shop stuff or anything that is low in price or salted. Really try and make sure it's just the clean stuff. All right. And olive oil. With olive oil, do not use it for cooking, so do not fry with olive oil. If you are looking to fry, or if you want oils to fry with, I think the best one is coconut oil. You cannot go wrong with that. And those are the 20 that is basically written here. In Awesome Abs here, as much as in this book, for the list that he's put up in nutrition is very tailored to making sure you keep your body fat low, especially within your abdominal area. There's still quite a few good tips in here for you guys to look through. You also have this particular book that I've shown before. As much as, again, it is towards bodybuilding, bodybuilding still means building muscle. So if that is still relevant to this question, alright? And even in here, he mentions many types of menus to have, or different types of dishes as well to have, ranging from egg dishes. He has rice, gluten-free dishes. He has meat dishes. He's got so many different types of dishes in here to get as well. You also have this particular book, and in here he actually gives you combinations to how you can mix foods to give you the correct combinations or to get full amino acids. With amino acids, a lot of people think that they could just get it within the meat, where actually meat does not contain full 20 essential amino acids. Okay, so I'm just going to give you just some of the combinations that he does advise for you guys to eat in order for you to get in those amino acids within the body. So let me just flick through. There we go. So as you can see, complete protein combinations. Hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, and I'm just going to name just the first 3 that he does mention. For you to get complete protein within your foods, he mentions here to have beans and brown rice, and it could be wild or basmati. Corn and green beans, or corn and lima beans. There's still a few more bullet points that he has in here, as you can see there on the bottom. But those are the type of combinations for you guys to have in order for you to get complete proteins within your, I wouldn't say diet, but within your eating. So try to stay away from all these fad diets that you see. If you do want to gain muscle, make sure you still eat everything that you've had at your disposal. So again, with your carbs, fats, and also your proteins. Make sure you get plenty of water as well. A lot of water within your diet is highly important, especially if you want to gain muscle. So make sure that you do not kind of eat too much and drink less. Now you've got to still make sure that you're still drinking as much as you're eating as well. And that will be my answer for this particular question. So if you want to gain muscle, again guys, do not follow any type of diet. Just go for a diet that works best for you, or go for an eating plan, if I should say, because the word diet, for me, it kind of means to take out, and we're not trying to take out anything, especially when you're trying to put on. Alright, so yeah, that'll be my answer. Hopefully this has helped. There'll be still plenty more questions to come, so if you want to add more questions as well, comment below or just ask me via the links that I've put down in order where you can actually get to me. So thank you very much for watching. There will be plenty more to come. Take care.